Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Back for a little more maybe trading here on Friday afternoon. We're going to take a look and see at what we have going on. Hope you guys have a good day, good week. Okay, good. Just want to make sure you see the correct screen. Was looking at a few things here. I just sat down for this afternoon and was looking at MU. And doesn't look like even for MU this thing is doing a whole lot. And it's just barely down on the day. I like to see that it's at 989. I mean, it definitely has fallen from where it was, but SK Hynix today, hello. I bought 5 shares of that for a swing. Actually, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at SK YNX. Let's take a look. Let's see. So I bought earlier today on my phone, and again, this is for a swing, but I bought at, whoa, way up here. I bought way up here. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Too noisy. I'm going to take off the overlay. These are overlays for SPY and QQQ. So take off a little bit of the spaghetti string that you see here. Okay, wow, what a pretty chart. 1 day old. This thing's just a baby in the US. Okay, so I bought, high of today is 177, and my end price is like 176. I think 27. I think I'm like right here. So it looks like I'll be waiting a little while to get out, which is fine. Honestly, I really just wanted to buy some shares today. The semiconductors have done well in the past bit, obviously with SanDisk, MU. I am fine with holding this. Now, the thing that does make me a little uncertain, though, is that, I think the IPO, or it wasn't even technically an IPO, they called it, but it kind of was. Was it what was the price? 149? Is that what I read? I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at Twitter right now, but I think it was 149, something like that. And so it basically says it's already up over 13% on the day, which that actually makes me a little bit like, probably should have waited to buy those 5 shares, honestly. But you know what? It's fine. I'm willing to hold for 6 months to a year, or however, I'm willing to hold for a while, unless the semiconductor market completely implodes, which, this is not financial advice. Let's get that out of the way. But I'm not too concerned. Just got a text from friend, the Trump tweet effect. Did Trump tweet something? Because everything's going down now. Let's take a look at SPY. What is it doing? Hit a high of today. It just hit the high of day. Nice, 754.69. Let's see. I want to find something that might give me a little action, a little bit of movement. High of day was reached for AMD at 560 not very long ago. This is the 5 minutes, so let me see how long ago really. So that was probably about an hour ago for AMD. Okay, 560, and it pretty much hit high of day, came back down. Now we're intersecting with the 9 and the 20 EMA, and maybe even heading back to this red line, which is the 200 EMA. VWAP, we're well above VWAP still. So let's see, 10 million shares of volume being traded on AMD. Low of day is 540. We're at 555.96 right now. This might be something to look at. But I just want to watch it for a minute, because frankly, the price action on any of these, I pretty much just sat down. I wanted to kind of look around the horn a little bit to see what's going on. But, honestly, it's just looks like a Friday. It looks like a Friday out here. Okay, so come on, AMD. Show me that you're actually moving. Show me that you're moving. And maybe I'll trade you. Wiki. Hello, wikis. Every one of these 1 minute candles. Just about. Doesn't have much body, but it's got a lot of wick. Let's see. So NVIDIA's up over 3%, 3.5% today. SNDK, which I watch SNDK. I don't trade SanDisk intraday, but I do watch it because it's connected to DRAM, which I've told you about. I have a lot of shares, or not a lot. I have some shares in DRAM for a swing, so it affects that ETF. So I do watch DRAM, or I do watch SNDK. Tesla, I haven't traded Tesla in a while, and it's interesting. When I was trading Tesla, I was starting to do bad on it, and I ran my trades through Claude. Claude came back and said, don't go long on Tesla. You're not good at it. But you are okay at shorting it. So if it's ever a day to like short Tesla, I'll look. But days where Tesla's even doing well, just the way that stock has moved before in the past, I wasn't very good at trading that one. I know some people really, really like it. I liked it. When I came to large caps and went from small caps to large caps, I frankly was... Tesla was the one I was just trading every day, just Tesla. But now, no. Now I don't touch it. So what is AMD doing here? What is AMD doing? Ever since the high of day for AMD, it has been falling. So 560, and it's just been, it's just coming down the mountain. We got some consolidation here. These are some large candles going up for AMD earlier today. What is this at 12:25? So if you're listening to me, just so you know, that I'm in Central Standard Time. So when I say a number, when I say time zone for me, it's Central Standard. I just don't feel like AMD is tradable at the moment. I don't really care for the slow moving candles. It's just a little train. Like I said, I did not get to trade this morning. Kids VBS wrapped up at church. So should be good to come on some of the days in the morning next week for Jesse Trades. And then I'll probably try some other days for afternoon. I will be on Trade the Pool live Tuesday and Thursday morning. You can catch me there doing the J&J show with my pal Josh at Trade the Pool. So if you haven't checked out Trade the Pool's YouTube channel, I highly suggest you do so. It's a good channel. Good channel, really good group of traders. People on that channel very experienced too in trading, and it's really great to work with them. Okay, AMD, you're not flashy enough for me. You're not flashy enough. I want to look at what do I want to look at? Let's just take a quick gander at SpaceX. I don't have my levels set. It looks like my pre-market marker is here, but this is not from today. I like that we're above the 9 and the 20. What's interesting, though, is the 9 is the blue line and the 20 is the purple line. And the 9 is over the 20 right now. So they're a little crisscrossed at the moment. And this is VWAP. This orange line is VWAP here. These are our volume bars here below. The green line is the 50 EMA. The red line is the 20 EMA. Man, it is a Friday afternoon, people. I don't just want to jump into a trade just to jump into a trade. I had a good week this week. I was green every day. The last thing I want to do is hop in a trade on a slow Friday afternoon and get my butt handed to me. I don't want that. I don't want that. How many times have we gone down to here? How many times? Is this still a short, perhaps? Where was our high a day for SpaceX? Ooh. SpaceX has come down a bit today. High of day, 150.57, and it looks like it immediately dropped, came back down. We went above VWAP for a little bit, back up to 149. And what is low of day? Well, low of day is 146. 146. We're kind of in this middle. Look at this. I know this is a little difficult to see. Let me zoom in. So this is a 1 minute. These are 1 minute candles representing the entire day worth of trading. Intraday. So we come down. We come down. We go back up. We go down. We go up. Down. And then now we're in, like, look at this consolidation along the VWAP. Look at this. This is just, it's just not, for the way that I trade. I know some people like this. They want to be stuck in like a little bit of a range. It makes it predictable. But that's just not how I'm going to get rid of this purple line right now because it's just irrelevant. Let's take a look. Where is the pre-market high-low of day? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's do it on the 15-minute. That'll be easier to see. All right, pre-market. I'm going to zoom in. So it looks like pre-market low is about 148.96, which we are below still right now. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a bit in consolidation zone right now. Above the VWAP, below pre-market low. Yeah. Let's look at INTC. INTC's had a rough week. This thing's been at 140. We're down to 109 right now. Yikes. Let's take a look at a 5-minute candle. I want to see what those are doing. Okay, so we've been falling for a while now. High of day is 110.85. We're at 109.83. Above VWAP, this line is irrelevant at the moment, so I'm just going to move it. We're below the 200 EMA, below the 9, below the 20. It's moving so slow, you'd think if I could just pick a direction, I would just get into a trade. But the thing is, it's moving so slow, it'd be so aggravating to get into a trade right now, and then it just go completely against me, and just it at turtle speed, too, because that's what this thing is doing. It's turtle speed. Oh, you Friday afternoon. Is anything out there moving? Is anything alive? Is anything out there? Marvell is down almost 3%. Let's take a look at Marvell. We are now below VWAP. These lines don't mean anything at the moment right here. Let me move them out of the way. We're below VWAP now for Marvell. If we stay below and hold, we could go for lower lows, but I also want to see what SPY is doing. So I'm going to add one of these spaghetti noodly little overlays here to see what SPY and QQQ are doing. Okay, so that's what this is right here. This top green one is SPY. This lower lime greenish one, yellowish greenish, is QQQ. So 5-minute candles. Let me change to the 1. We definitely appear to be in a bearish trend at the moment, but are we coming back to VWAP and going to reclaim VWAP here? VWAP is the orange line. Oh, now I'm tempted. Now this is tempting me. Now I'm tempted. Yep, I'm very tempted. I'm very, very tempted. Let's see. Are we coming down to make lower lows? Forgive me for moving all on the screen, but I haven't seen the price action today. I haven't been watching other than looking at my phone here on occasion. I don't want to just jump into a trade willy-nilly. If we cannot reclaim the 9, we might be making some lower lows. Now we just went above VWAP. Just went above VWAP. But if we don't hold VWAP, this candle closes in 30 seconds, so that's kind of an eternity. Let's see what it does in a few seconds. We're definitely making our way back up, but are we making our way back up to come back up and hold for some more, or are we going to dump? Again, I do apologize for the movement of the candles and everything. I'm just trying to get the best look at this that I can. All right, new candle, opened red, but we did stay above VWAP, so now I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to watch it for a second. Because we could just here's the thing, sometimes we go to VWAP and then we just dance. We just do this jig on VWAP and we don't do anything else. We just sort of consolidate for a little while and then trying to figure out direction. So I don't want to just jump into this short because right now my bias is a short bias. However, now that we're above 9 EMA, the 20 EMA, and the VWAP, now I'm a little apprehensive to go short. I want to see a little bit more sign of confirmation that it is going to be bearish for at least a temporary time. And temporary being 30 seconds. Honestly, I try to get out of my trades between 30 seconds. If I can stay in a trade for a few minutes, that's great too. But I'm more than willing to take a quick scalp. With Trade the Pool, at the moment, you have to hold your position for at least 30 seconds. And so for me, a lot of times, not always, but if I want to start scaling out of a position, I'll do so within that time period, unless it's really trending, unless it's still going well. I'm trying to hold on to things longer, but it's easy to get caught up in, ooh, look at my P&L, I got profit. Let's just take the profit and run. Sometimes you got to let your winners run. That's often said in the trading world and trading communities. It's very true, and one day I will learn to do it better than I do today. But every day is a new rep day. Every day is learning something new. This might be a good time to get in if we fall below VWAP. If we break VWAP. SPY and QQQ are going down. SPY and QQQ are coming down. $236.11. Not a lot of action. I got my finger on the trigger. I got it on the trigger. Should have taken it. New candle. Let's take it. Let's take it. I'm a little late, in my opinion, to the game, but better late than never. So in the trade right now, it's gone slightly against me. If it goes up, if it goes back up a certain amount, I'm going to average down. The way this is moving, I mean, it's just slow. It's so slow. Spine QQQ looks like they're coming back up. I don't want to average in just yet. Don't want to do that just yet. Not losing too much right now. And you don't lose until you sell, so that's something to keep in mind. So it's interesting that Spine QQQ going up a little. Marvell, in that moment there was down. We'll see. We will see what happens. Be nice if it just bottomed out. Like that. It's going to really need to bottom out, though, to even give me any profit. My gosh. 20 shares was nothing. Which, I only did 20 shares so that way I could average in if I needed to, or average down. Still below that 9. Still below the 9. I don't know what that little notification was there. This blue line's the 9, so still below it, still below, obviously below VWAP, and we're well below VWAP at the moment. Come on. Just to get more shares, I'm almost willing to average in right now. But if it goes crazy against me, I just don't know. Let's do this. 20 shares, that'll... Whoa, that went up. That went up. If it spikes back up again, I'm going to average down. Okay, going to average down. So now you can see that my position moves up. So it doesn't need to fall as far for me to be in profit, and I have 40 shares now. But if it also goes massively against me, then I'm in trouble. I'm going to put a stop loss up here just in case it goes crazy at some point. So in the trade, at VWAP now. I want to raise that up a little bit more. Tempted to average down further. Just to get more shares, especially if my trend thesis is correct and we're actually bearish. Come on and fall. Fall. Come on down. Just like the price is right. Whoa, that candle opened up above VWAP. That just seemed unfair. That just seemed unfair. All right, I'm going to average in again. Right there. So now you can see my position is at 236.05 for profit if we go back. if we go back down. So my hope is we went above VWAP, but my hope is that it will just turn back around. That's my hope. That is my hope. So I need the Qs to fall maybe for a couple of minutes, the SPY to fall, the sky to fall. I need everything to fall. Did it open up higher again? Where is it? Huh. I don't know if that's my computer or just the way this stock is moving again. 7.5 million shares of volume being traded right now on this. Come on down. No, SPY and Q going up. I wonder if it's going to hijack it and push it up further. Well, that's not fun. That's not fun. Come on down. Just fall. Trump tweets something terrible. It's funny how you become a cheerleader when you get. Oh, that's a dirty spike. That's a dirty spike. I don't want to just be shaken out of my position by some quick little spike, some quick little flick, only for it to come back down. It just doesn't want to come back down, does it? Spread's fairly tight. I mean, it's not the tightest spread I've ever seen, but it's not terrible. I went in on market. I'm going to sell at market. It'd be nice if this thing just, came on back down. Of course, my position is all the way down at 236.05. So I'm 20-something cents off my position right now. In at 60 shares. So not many shares. Not many shares. It'd be nice if this is making this sort of mountain where it just falls. Oh, I want to average down again just a little bit more just to raise this position up. But if I'm wrong, then I'll just end up paying more. I'll lose more, which I don't want to do. Don't like that. Oh, boy. I'm out. That's a bummer. All right, that shook me out. And it's going. Wow. Picked the wrong direction. That happens. Woo. Is everything going back up? Nice that it wasn't just a flicker, Nice that it wasn't just a quick little flash. Like it at least went above my position and it looks like it's holding. So I don't feel bad about losing that one as much. I don't like to lose, but no one likes to lose. All right. Yeah. And, I don't, the price action on this is not great today. Or it's Friday, and the price action is also just not very. It's just not moving the way I like it to. So, got in here, average down. Position still moved against me. So let's see where it's at now. Could it be primed? Is it going back up? What is it? 2:05 Central Standard Time. Could it be turning back around? Could this be the short? Can always try again. but I don't know if I want to. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. When it touches this 200 EMA, what does it do? Does it typically drop? All right. Tempted again. Tempted again on the 9 EMA. Above VWAP, though. Let's see what MU's doing. Is it super choppy? Looks like it's coming back up on the 9, similar to Marvell. Where is it at in relation to VWAP? Can I see VWAP? Okay, we're above VWAP. 998 is the high of day. 992 or so is where it's at right now. This will make my day or break my day if I get an MU. That's the way it works with trading MU. Even at a small share size, she will destroy you if you are on the wrong side of her. And it is my great temptation to try MU to quickly get my money back. But the question is which direction? What is the direction? So we essentially from the high, we go down, we go back up, but are we at a point now where we are going back down to stay down? If I could do a much faster scalp that would count as my trade, I would be a little more happy to trade this, but having to hold for 30 seconds, MU is a whippersnapper. Yesterday's closing price is $9.91. You know, it's just like at some point, the selling will stop, the buying will take over. And if I can just time it right, MU can make you a lot of money real quick. This is the MACD that I'm looking at. It's like if we can get above the 9. Or do we go short from here, you know? That's the thing. MU's a funny one like that. Part of me thinks short. Something's holding it up. Buyers are saying, no, we don't want to go down. We don't want to go down. We're MU. I don't know. This is tough to call. EMU's a tough one to call. I know when I go in today, it'll go the opposite direction. It's just that kind of day. Because now it's like, oh, go long. Nah, this hammer will just go. It'll fall. Maybe it's gaining some strength. What are you doing, MU? What are you doing? There's been so many times I've gotten right over here to the button and I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I just don't feel like it's picked a direction. And we're below the 9. We're below the 20. We're above VWAP. I know as soon as I pick short, it's going to turn around on me. Let's see what SK Hynix is doing this real quick. Let's see. But well below VWAP. If I could do really short scalps, I would do that. So, for instance, this candle red right now, I would wait for it to come down halfway or a little more, almost touch the 9 perhaps, and then just buy in, hold for 5-10 seconds, and watch it do this. Watch it just rise above. That price action happens so many times where if you could just stay in a trade for 5-10 seconds, you can make $20. It depends on how many shares you have, honestly. You could make 20, 100. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen people do this strategy. It's like a recoil scalp. It's a recoil strategy, and it really does work for some, and I'm looking forward to trying it. But I've got to hold the position for 30 seconds or more. Yeah, this is not something I really want to trade. And I don't just want to give my money to the stock market. All right, let's take a look at SpaceX. What in the world? Wow. 148. Seems like it'd be a good short. We're not to low a day right now. Seems like a good short. 148.18. Wow, look at that price action. There is none. What in the world? It's not doing anything. 148.19. 140. Can you imagine an auctioneer trying to do these prices? Do I see 148.26? Well, I mean, this is so slow. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All right, well, I'm going to take this yuck, yuck, yuck of a day, take my one loser of a trade, and call it a day. So, hope you guys all have a good weekend. I'll be back again next week.